What is going on everyone, Robbie here and welcome to my first ever player review on my channel, and today we are going to be reviewing the in-form Andre Schurrle, guys. This guy came out 4 or 5 days ago. He came out along with Mario Gomez, players like Robin Van Persie, really good players, guys, really highly rated players. And as you can see, this guy's only an 80 rated player, but I would honestly, I would probably recommend this player over most players that came out this week. I'd definitely rate him higher than an 80. I would definitely rate him really high. He's really good. He's got really good solid stats all round. But let's have a look at him, guys. So he does have 89 pace, 86 dribbling, 85 shooting, 77 passing and 70 heading. His defending is only 50, but he's not a defender, so we're not really bored about that, guys. He is 6 foot as well, so he is a really decent height. Considering he's got pace as well, guys, he can play really well. Left mid, left wing, left forward, wherever you decide to play him, it does play really well in all the positions. As I did mention, he is right footed as well, so he can, if you play him on the left, that is his position, he can cut in with, he can cut in and hit a really decent shot with 85 shooting with his right foot. Or, he's got 4-star weak foot as well, so he can go down the line and cross it in. Either way, he's a really good player. He cost me 89,000 coins, guys, and if you've got the coins, I would say he is worth it. I know it is a lot to pay for an 80 overall rated player, but to be honest, guys, as I did say, I would rate him a lot higher than what he is. As I said again, really solid stats all across. So, but guys, I'm going to go and check the player, the in-game stats, so leave it with me for 2 seconds. Alright guys, here is his in-game stats, and some of them I agree with highly, some of them I don't really agree with. But I'm going to scroll through them kind of quickly, guys. I'm not going to go over them too much until the actual gameplay. But if you do want to see any in particular, then go ahead and pause the video and, you can see them for a longer period of time, because I've not really got time to kind of sit there and go through them all individually. But he does have high attacking work rate and medium defensive work rate, which means he is kind of perfect to play left mid, because he will kind of get back sometimes, to kind of cover the left back if he does have if the opponent does have a really good right back / right mid combination, and obviously it does attack really well. So that's kind of why I prefer to play him in left mid, which is his favoured position. But I mean, it does have some really decent stats, guys, all round. I'll go through them one more time quickly. There you go. So as I said, if you want to go and see any of them in particular, then go ahead and stop the video. But I'm going to go into some gameplay now. Alright guys, so I've got some goals here. One of the goals playing in the background, I'm going to talk about the 3 main attributes that, I felt were obviously the positives and the negatives. So the main positive, the main thing about him is his dribbling. His dribbling was so good, his ball control was so tight, his skills were so tight, they were never loose, never really loose skills, or really well, he kept the ball really close to him. But the next thing I want to talk about is a positive and a negative. His acceleration was 92, but honestly didn't feel like that. His acceleration felt really slow, but his overall, sprint speed felt really quite fast once he actually got up to it. But yeah, his acceleration didn't feel, 100%. It didn't feel like 92. It definitely didn't feel like 92. It felt like his sprint speed was a lot actually faster than his acceleration. But there was some clips in it where his acceleration looked really good, but there was like some clips that I didn't even put in that his acceleration it just felt really slow at some points. But the main thing that I really didn't like about him, guys, was his strength. His strength was actually 64, which isn't actually all that bad, but it felt as if, like, if he came up against a player, the player, like, 9 times out of 10 bullied him right off the ball, which was really disappointing. But if you were really, if you played the right way, you kept the ball really close to him, you didn't let a player get near him, you went by him with the ball type thing, then he was a really good player. So yeah, that's basically the 3 main things I wanted to talk about, guys. I'd probably give him a rating of 7 out of 10. That's taking his price into consideration, taking everything else out of consideration. Definitely say about 7 out of 10. He was a really good player. It was a really, I really enjoyed playing with him. I hope you do try him out, guys, and I hope you did enjoy this player review. I know it was quite short, and I hope, as I said, I hope you did enjoy it. But that is going to be the end for me, guys. So if you have enjoyed and you want to show some support, then by all means feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more of my videos and you haven't subscribed already, then feel free to do so again, guys. But as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.